Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. How's it going? So we're here tonight for live match watch along. Barcelona playing Manchester United. Hopefully, it'll be a good game. If you just join us, please do hit that like button. Drop your comments in the chat. Be great to hear from you. So Barcelona going with a 4-3-3 formation. I'll share the team news with you guys now. There you go, guys. You should be able to see it now. As you can see, Barcelona going with a 4-3-3 formation and Man United going with a 4-5-1 formation. So similar to what we've seen last night in the game with Arsenal and City, but obviously two different teams. Um, oh, sugar. There we go. So the team's just lining up, guys. Sorry, guys, just dropped my earphone thing. Then we're just having a moment of silence in the game for the earthquake disaster in Turkey. So, guys, like I say, sorry about that. Just being quiet for a moment when they had the minute of silence. So, teams are lined up now. We're about to get the kickoff. Let's go to the chat before we get there, before the match gets started. George, Huddersfield Town. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. Great to have you with us. How's things with you, mate? George saying good evening. How's it going, mate? Welcome to the show. I hope you're doing okay. Stevie's with us. How's it going, Stevie? Evening, guys. Hope United get a win tonight. Yep, absolutely, mate. Definitely want to be supporting United tonight. Obviously, UK club, so we're always going to get. What is going on with this thing? Oh, sorry, guys. Just bear with me a second. I'll come back to the chat in a moment. There we go. Sorry, the match details playing up a bit there. Stevie saying hi, George. Thanks for that, Stevie. George Huddersfield Town fan. He's saying good evening, Stevie Allen. Thanks for that, George. Appreciated, mate. Always appreciate you guys acknowledging Stevie. And Kieran Williams, welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. Evening all, 2-1 Man United. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a good shout, mate. Hopefully United will come out on top. In this one, we want UK clubs to do well in Europe. Barcelona on the attack at the moment, but United clear their lines and knock the ball out on this near side. But Barcelona get the last touch, so it's a throw-in to Man United. Stevie's also saying, hi, Kieran. Yeah, let's hope so. Absolutely. Let's hope United can get a comfortable win tonight. Barcelona definitely not at the best at the minute. Neither am I. United on the ball now as they move the ball up into the middle of the park and out onto that far side, but it takes a deflection and ends up going straight to the keeper. Now Barcelona build from the back. And Kieran Williams saying, hello, Stevie, how's it going? Thanks for that, Kieran. So Barcelona just passing it about along their back line at the moment. We're just going to, just the first few minutes are always awkward to commentate on because the teams feel each other out a bit and the build-up play can be slow and a bit hit and miss. But it's understandable. Both these clubs are very familiar with each other, but not played each other a lot. Um, Normally, the kind of clubs you expect to come up against each other in the Champions League. I'm sure you guys are aware of that. But both clubs finding themselves in the Europa League at the minute. Suppose it's a cheap treat, I suppose, for UEFA. I suppose they're buzzing off this fixture being in the Europa League. Makes that competition look more attractive. Ball knocked out on this near side for a throw-in, close to the Barcelona goal. Sorry, close to the Man United goal. Barcelona now in possession, but they've just lost it on this near side. Now United with a long ball forward, but it's cut out by Barcelona in the middle of the park. And now Barcelona looking to move down this near side of the pitch. Oh, nice bit of football there, taking on two challenges. And Barcelona now with an opportunity to get across in the box. And they've run it out on the. They've run it out there on. Just took it a bit too far and ran out of pitch. Stevie's saying, "Yeah, all good. Thanks you. Thanks, Stevie. Obviously that's to Kieran, I presume, not to me." Maggie saying, hi, Fanden and all. How's it going, Maggie? Welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. We're just coming up towards 5 minutes, guys. Kieran saying, yeah, I'm good, thanks. Wish I was. United with a long ball down the field into the centre of the park. In Manu just passing it about at the minute, midway inside Barcelona's half of the pitch. Barcelona cut it out, but only managed to move the ball up the field a bit and United pick it up again. And now United come in on this near side, but they lose it. And Barcelona eventually kick it out for a throw-in very close to the corner flag. Maggie saying, come on, Man United. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We, when it comes to European competition, always want UK clubs to do well. Well, at least I do anyway. Don't care for rivalries in Europe when it comes to UK clubs. I want to just see UK clubs doing well. And there's a cross into the box for United. And good opportunity there, but Barcelona managing to block that effort. And it's again out on this near side for a throw-in. United take it quickly. Oh, we're having a convoy of throw-ins here at the minute, guys. So United now in possession again, still looking to get some kind of opportunity on goal. Fernandez on the ball now, out on that far side. United looking to get an early goal if they can. Now they switch the ball out to this near side, cross into the box, and it's headed away by Barcelona, but United pick it up again on the edge of the box. And the linesman flagged for offside. Maggie is saying, so true, Fandon. Always like to see UK clubs do well in Europe. Absolutely, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree with that. Like I say, we have that much football in the UK that there's plenty of time for local rivalries and UK rivalries. But Europe's a special competition, in my opinion. And Barcelona now with an opportunity coming into the box, and the shot got off, but De Gea saves it comfortably. Barcelona still in possession on that far side. And now move the ball up towards the halfway line. I'll come back to the comments in a second, guys. Barcelona just moving forward, testing Man United's resilience. United with 10 men behind the ball at the moment. But now Barcelona trying to move it out and switch the play from left to right to try and stretch United, I think. And now Barcelona coming down that far side looking to get a pop ball. Beautiful tackle that from United. They cut out the ball and managed to relieve the pressure a little as it goes out on the far side for a throw-in. Sorry about that, Maggie. Yeah, absolutely, totally agree. As I say, mate, plenty of time for rivalries in the UK. When with the amount of football we have in Scotland and England, there should be. I always think that fans are nuts for wanting UK clubs to do well. It's bad in Scotland for that. Barcelona now into the box opportunity, and it's blocked off, but then another opportunity, and it's high and wide over the bar. So sorry, yeah, as I was saying, Maggie, in Scotland the rivalry is quite intense, and do see it in England as well, with some fans just loving to hate their rival clubs. But I don't understand it, mate. I don't understand it because when clubs play in Europe, they don't just represent the club; they represent their country. Because I'm not sure how much you guys know about this, but every UK club that takes part in European competitions or Spanish club or whatever, they represent their club, but they represent their country. And every result they get allocated a certain amount of points for based on their performances, and those points go against or go for the country's total. So each club contributes points towards their country's total, which means that's why you get certain amounts of places available to each country to play in Europe. So, for example, as we know in the Premier League, there's 4 Premier League places available. The reason there's 4 Premier League places available is because English clubs do well in Europe, so they win lots of games, and because they win lots of games, they basically they earn lots of points. I forget what it's called now. It's got a specific name. But you earn points based on your performances, and then points go for your country. And the more points you get, then at the end of each season, UEFA total up them points, and they use that every 4 years to allocate how many European places are available to each country. So the better the clubs perform in your country in European competition, the more points you earn, and that means the more places that are available to your country. The perfect example for that is Scotland. As you know, Scotland, if you guys are aware, Scotland didn't have an automatic Champions League place until this year. They earned it this year, and the reason they earned it was because before Scotland had done quite poor in Europe, and there was only really Celtic earning points for them to a certain extent, and even Celtic weren't doing brilliant because Rangers got relegated down to the bottom tier for quite a while because of their financial issues and a punishment from the SPFL. But when Rangers came back into the Premiership in Scotland, obviously they got themselves back into Europe, started winning games in Europe, and that helped them improve their total points total for Scotland. And that is why now there is an automatic place for Scottish teams to qualify for the Champions League. Because both combined, Celtic and Celtic and Rangers combined managed to earn enough points getting results in Europe to get them that automatic qualification place. So just briefly explaining that as an example, if you guys weren't aware of it. But yeah, like I say, Maggie, I totally agree. UK clubs always got to get behind them when it comes to European football. Just to let you guys know, there's been a goal in one of the other games. Shakhtar have took an early lead against Rennes. So it's Shakhtar 1, Rennes 0. PFC _ DY4 is Dylan. How's it going, mate? Dylan saying, hi, guys. How are you? How's it going, Dylan? If I'm honest, mate, I'm not having a great day. I'm a bit frustrated today. I should have had the under 21s video uploaded before this game, and it's all ready to go. It's ready to go on the channel. But as usual, technological gremlins decided to show up that I've never shown up before, caused me an unnecessary problem, and it's left me very frustrated because I stayed up till 4 o'clock in the morning last night editing that video to get it on today. And then I come home from work today, and I've had a completely unexpected technical problem with the thumbnail. Nothing to do with the video. The video's ready to go on the channel, but the thumbnail has decided to give me a completely unexpected problem that I have never, ever come across before. I've been doing Fandom now for a couple of years. I've made, I don't know how many hundreds of thumbnails and never had this problem before, and it decides to show up today when I've literally put hours and hours into Fandom this week. So I'm feeling a bit frustrated, mate. But other than that, I'm okay. But thank you very much for asking. Dylan also saying this is an interesting one. I predict 1-1. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Good shout. Thanks for that, Dylan, and good to have you with us, mate. Stevie's saying hi, Dylan. Hope you are well. Thanks for that, Stevie. PFC _ DY4 is Dylan saying hi, Stevie. All okay, thanks, mate. Hope you are keeping well too. Nice one, Dylan. Always appreciate you guys acknowledging Stevie. Thank you very much for that, guys. Stevie's saying good to hear. All good, thanks, mate. Awesome. Thanks for that, Stevie. And Dylan with a thumbs up there. That's class. And Dylan saying that's an interesting fact, mate. What's? Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry. I presume you're responding to what I was saying there about the points totals in Europe. Dylan also saying that's annoying, mate. I hope the issue is resolved. Yeah, it is. I'll figure it out. I just didn't have time before this stream. I'd scheduled this stream, and I was trying to figure it out just before. There's just not enough hours in a day. I feel like I'm being punished at the minute because no matter how many hours I'm putting into Fandom, it's not enough. It still demands more, and it's like, there's only 24 hours in a day, and I need to sleep, and I'm being starved to sleep at the minute for the amount of hours that I'm putting into Fandom. So that's why I'm frustrated, because like I said, I've been trying to get that video done all week, and it's done. It's ready to go on the channel. It's finished. It's ready. But like I said, I stayed up last night getting it done. All the thumbnails were made. Come to upload it today, and suddenly the computer telling me that the thumbnail is too big. And I've never had that problem before. Never. I've been uploading thumbnails for videos, for social media, for all sorts for the last couple of years, and never ever has it told me that a thumbnail is too big, but it chose to do it today when I'm trying to get videos on the channel that have obviously been recorded recently. Like I said, there's 4 videos to come for what I did for Manchester City the other day. 2 of them are done, ready to go on the channel, and 2 of them I'm still working on. But I was hoping to have those first 2 on today, and like I say, then I came up against a completely unexpected problem. So I'll sort it out once the live stream's done. But like I say, just there wasn't enough time to get it on before I did the live stream. So as you can imagine, left me feeling very irritated. But not to worry, these things are sent to try us. I just wish somebody up there would start smiling on me instead of spitting on me. United in possession on the far side as the ball is knocked out for a throw-in. United take the throw-in quickly. Long ball up the field towards Rashford, but it's cut out by City. But United managed to pick up the possession on the edge of the box. And now the referee blows for a foul on Barcelona's player, and they will get a free kick. But yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that, Dylan. Not to worry, mate. I'll figure it out. Joey's saying hi, Gaz, and all. How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Always a pleasure to see you. Kieran Williams saying Man United need to tighten up down our right. All right, down our, I get you now, down our right. That's a fair point, Kieran. To be fair, mate, I've not really identified that up to now, so that's an interesting observation. And a shot comes in from Barcelona, but it's over the bar. But yeah, sorry, Kieran. Yeah, I hadn't noticed it, mate. Probably like I say that I'm just a bit stressed tonight with the technical problems I'm having. It leaves you frustrated because you want to focus on everything that you're doing, and it makes it harder to focus on the next thing and the next thing when you're chasing your tail with the last thing. As I'm sure you guys can understand. But thanks for that, Kieran. Kieran saying hi, Joey. Nice one, mate. Thanks for that. You guys are class. Always appreciate you making the effort to welcome each other into the stream. Joey saying hi, Kieran. You think you can get the win tonight? Yeah, hopefully United should be able to get the win. Barcelona have been struggling in La Liga. They're top of the table, but so I believe they lost the other day. I think so. They're still they're winning games, but they're still not at their best. Hence why they're in the Europa League. But obviously, you could also have that argument for Man United. But United have obviously shown a lot more improvement this season to what they were last season. So I would expect that United will be pushing hard to get back in the Champions League for next season. But yeah. Hopefully United do win, Joey. Hopefully, like I say, UK clubs, we always want to get behind them when it comes to European competition. But thanks for that, Joey. Kieran Williams saying, Defo 2-1 Man United. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Hopefully, United win a bit more comfortably than that because we've got the second leg to come, guys. So it'd be nice for United to maybe score 3 tonight and win 3-1 or 3-0. That'd be awesome. If they could win 3-1, that'd be a really good result to take back to Old Trafford. Joey's saying, well, you won't hear me saying this often, but come on, United, and laugh out loud. No, well, that's totally understandable, Joey, you being a massive Liverpool fan, but massive respect to you, mate, acknowledging that this competition has nothing whatsoever to do with the rivalries in the UK, and I massively respect that, mate, because, like I say, UK clubs doing well in any European competition is good for UK football. It's good for the fact of more places being available to UK clubs. So it's nice to hear a Liverpool fan acknowledging that. And yep, I know that you're probably not thrilled to be watching United, mate, but like you say, if they can get the good result out of this tonight, it goes well for United, obviously, but it also goes well for UK the points total. I forget what it's called now. It's got some mad quirky name. What they call it for the points. I'm gonna look it up now. I think it's called. Sorry, guys, I'm just looking up what it's called. Sorry, guys, I'm just reading it to familiarise myself with it again. Um, well, I haven't got time to read through all that. It's coming up with loads of stuff, but I think it's called coefficiency. I'd have to check it out to be sure, but I'm sure it's called European coefficiency points. So basically, every club that plays for your country, every time they play in European competition, they earn points, and that goes on the country's coefficiency points total. And each season, UEFA total those points up from all those clubs that have took part in each country, and that's how you're awarded the amount of places. So obviously, as you know, in England, there's 4 Champions League places available, and that is because English clubs always do really well. Um, in Europe, getting plenty of wins and draws, and that means that they get good points total in the coefficiency. So I'd have to check it out a bit more, but that's the basic principle of it anyway. But yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Like I say, mate, great to see you looking at the football side of it and supporting United for the football aspect rather than the rivalry. Like I said, plenty of time for the rivalry. We get that much football in the UK. There's always plenty of time for rivalries in UK in the domestic game. Sorry. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Dylan is saying, always put yourself first, Gaz. We appreciate all the work you do for Fanden, but you should always put your health and well-being first. Yeah, obviously, mate, I do. I do try to do that, but it's a delicate balance in it, mate. There is that factor about it, but there's also the factor of if you want something to work and you want it to be successful, you got to put the hard work in. And a lot of people think that if you put the hard work in, you're rewarded for the efforts. But I think that's a bit of a flawed. It is. There is some truth to it, but well, like I say, we could get into the ins and outs of it all the time. But yeah, you're right, mate. I should, health is always most important. Of course, it is. But yeah, I'm just wanting to push the project on. The Fandom project is not going to be successful if I don't put the hard work into it. And plus, I'm very much aware that if Fandom is to be a success, it's going to take more than just me to build it to make it a success. Yes, I will drive it forward. Yes, I will build it. But I'm very much aware that in the future I will build. Probably I'll be building a team to manage the Fandom project to make it reach anywhere near the ambitions. It's just too much work for one person to do, basically. So yeah, but thanks for that, Dylan. Appreciate the positivity, mate. Like I say, most of the time I'm frustrated when it come on when it's affecting live streams, because obviously, as you guys know, come on the live streams, I want to be positive. I want to be focused on the game in hand. So when you're having unnecessary headaches away from that, um, it can be very distracting, and that's not good because obviously I want to get better at doing all aspects of fandom. But like I say, we could analyze it till the cows come home, so to speak. But just been a crazy few weeks. Put a lot of hours in, and just feel like I'm fighting a losing battle at the minute. But if you keep pushing at it, eventually it's gonna. I like to think it's gonna turn the other way anyway. But thanks for that, Dylan. Dylan also saying fantastic result for Bolton, mate. 10 goals scored in 2 games. Uh, Absolutely, mate. Yeah, Bolton found unbelievable at the minute. But to be fair, they're doing exactly what they should be doing at this level. No offence to all the other clubs in League One, but there is Bolton and a handful of other clubs that are kind of sleeping giants in that league. I'm not saying they should be in the Premier League, but they definitely should be in the Championship. And there's a couple of clubs that come to mind in League One. So for me, when you see club fans looking over their shoulder at what other clubs are doing, no disrespect to the other clubs in League One, but in my opinion, a club like Bolton shouldn't need to be looking over their shoulder. Same with your club as well, mate, Portsmouth. You guys shouldn't be needing to look over your shoulder. You should have your club, the size of your club, the attraction of your club should be able to attract good enough players at League One level that you can just do the business and not need to look over your shoulder. That's just my opinion. I don't mean no disrespect to any of the other clubs in League One, but you only have to look at Bolton's transfer business since they've come into League One. They haven't had a lot of money available to spend on players because of obviously what previously happened with the previous owner. But yet they're still able to attract some of the best players at that level. And why? Because the club is an attractive club with the facilities available and stuff like that. So, and I'm sure it's the same at Portsmouth as well. So when you're able to attract the best players at that level, then you shouldn't need to look over your shoulder at what other clubs are doing. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, other fans may look at it differently, and that's fine. A cross comes in now for United, and it's headed on, but ends up going straight to the goalkeeper. Good opportunity that for United from a free kick, but now Barcelona moving up the field quickly, looking to it. United on the counter attack. United struggling to get men back, but as Barcelona cut the ball back, gives United the chance to get men behind the ball. Barcelona now in possession midway inside United's half as they cross the ball out to that far side and now looking to create some kind of space to get across into the box. And they managed to get that cross, but it's blocked off and goes behind for a corner. And now there's some dispute about that with the referee. So yeah. So no yellow. No corner there. Did actually come off United's foot. One of the United players' foot. So you understand why that wasn't given. It did look like it was a corner in full speed, but no, it took a deflection off the United player. But also the referee issuing the Barcelona captain a yellow card. I presume for arguing. So, and now we got a foul in the midway inside Barcelona's half of the pitch. Referee blows the whistle. So while we find out what the referee's doing with that, we'll come back to the chat. But yeah, thanks for that, Dylan. Absolutely, like I say, mate, good result and good to see Bolton doing well finally in that in League One. Joey's saying, absolutely, Dylan. We were saying the other night, defo something in the water at Bolton. Gaz needs to send us some laugh out loud. Yeah. I know, I don't know. It's probably the, maybe, actually, I better not say it. But yeah, yeah. Maybe I should be drinking more water and less cups of tea. Maybe I'm boiling the goodness out of out of the water when I'm boiling the kettle for a cup of tea. We've got a cross there coming into the box, but it's blocked off, and I think that's gone out for a corner to United on the far side. So United with a corner on the far side. Keep your comments coming, guys. We'll come back to the chat in a moment. Corner on the far side. Corner taken into the box towards the near post. Headed on, but it's high and wide over the bar. And now Barcelona will restart the game from the back. But yeah, absolutely, Joey. Like I say, maybe I have to start bottling it because that water might not last, mate. Don't tell the government there's something good in it. They'll tax us for it even more for it if they think there's something good in the water. Ethan Dixon saying hello. How's it going, Ethan? Welcome to the show, mate. Great to have you with us. Always great to see you, mate. United moving down this near side, but good idea there with that bit of play. But I don't think his teammate read what he was trying to do there. Thanks for that, Ethan. Great to have you with us, mate. As I say, Dylan laughing at Joey. Ethan saying, hi, Joey. Thanks for that, Ethan. Nice one, mate. Dylan saying, I think Ipswich Town and... Oh, he's United with an opportunity here. Sorry, guys. Rashford there with an opportunity. Broke into the box, got the shot off, but the goalkeeper making a good save. Good job the goalkeeper was focused there because that would have been an early goal for United. Barcelona now in possession deep inside their own half on that far side, and long ball up the field towards the halfway line. Now Barcelona looking to move up the field, and now the ball out on this near side crossed into the middle of the park, but now it's just getting a bit scrappy in midfield. United managing to regain possession. Now they push the ball out to that far side. Under pressure from Barca, and Barca win it back again. And now Barca will come again. So Barcelona kick the ball towards this near side. Sorry, guys. But unable to control it, the ball rolls out for a throw-in. Now United come again with possession in their own half. Long ball up the field on the far side. Ball into the box. Rashford running onto it, but it's blocked off by Barcelona and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. Sorry, guys. Dylan saying, I think Ipswich Town, Sheffield Wednesday will go up this season. Plymouth, Peterborough, Bolton, and Barnsley in the playoffs. In my is my prediction. Yeah, that's a good shout. Although I think Plymouth might actually go up automatically because they've been doing quite well, haven't they? But yeah, that's a good shout. Shame you guys are struggling at the minute. You were up there at the top of the league at the beginning of the season, but obviously results have not been going your way recently. Barcelona now come again, building from the back. But yeah, that's a good shout, Dylan. Like I say, mate, I think Plymouth will probably get the automatic playoff. The automatic place. They carry on playing like they are. Kieran is saying, no way, Waghurst missed that. I think, to be fair, mate, I think think this game's got a bit. You're going to miss some players, see some players miss shots and things like that. Barcelona now breaking into the box. Shot comes in. De Gea, good and blocked that really well. Now we've got Barcelona player rolling round in the box. We got a corner for Barcelona on the far side. Just want to see that again. Yeah, that's a good tackle. That's a good tackle. The Barcelona player is just trying to make a meal of that. If you watch the replay, you can see that his facial reactions, as soon as he felt the slightest contact, he were looking to go down. So corner for Barcelona on the far side. Jordi Alba arguing with the referee. Corner comes in, but towards the near post, headed away by United, and Barcelona pick it up on the edge of the box. Now Barcelona win another corner on this near side this time. But yeah, thanks for that, Kieran. Like I say, mate, I was going to say that I think maybe there's some nervousness in this game a little bit. Not because it's so much a big game, but just because these two clubs know that this is not the normal level that they play at. So they don't. Neither club will want to be knocked out of this competition early. I know it's not the competition they would prefer to be playing in, but they're in it now, so they would want to obviously give a good account of themselves. And while you're in it, why not try and win it? But thanks for that, Kieran. Ethan Dixon saying, I'm going to say 1-1. Yep, that's a good shout. Could be like that, mate, because it started off tight with just coming up to 39 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0. So that's a good shout, considering we've not seen... well, we've seen a couple of opportunities on goal, but nothing serious. I think the best one was probably Rashford's opportunity. But obviously the goalkeeper saved that quite comfortably in the end. But yeah, good shout that, mate. Thanks for that, Ethan. Kieran saying, hope we play Rashford down the middle and Garnacho on the left in the second half. Yeah, well, I don't know. Does the... Does Ten Hag tend to switch positions like that in games? I can't say I've noticed that myself. I'm sure he'll make some sort of changes in the second half if he feels it's not working, though, mate. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it's a good suggestion. I don't know. I presume, Kieran, you're thinking that those two players play better on the opposite sides to what they're playing tonight. But thanks for that, Kieran. Dylan saying, Portsmouth aren't a big club anymore. We have a big fan base, but we only attract non-league and League Two players, as well as old pros who are close to retirement. Yes, but there's a reason for that, Dylan. You are very much still an attractive club in the lower leagues. You've got a massive fan base. As you said, at that level, you've got a big fan base. But the problem with what you got, I've pointed this out to you before, mate. The problem that Portsmouth have got is not attracting players. You can attract players, but players will not come to a club that they think is not showing any ambition. That is the difference between Bolton and Portsmouth right now. The owners of Bolton are looking to show ambition. The way they're doing their business is showing that they're ambitious to get the club further up the football pyramid and back to somewhere where they belong. Unfortunately, mate, as I told you the other week when I researched it, your owner is more focused on buying land and property around the ground rather than investing in the squad. Players will take notice of that. It's not that they don't want to come and play for your club. They probably do. But if they feel that the club is lacking ambition, then that's why they're not gonna sign for your club, mate. It's not because they don't think your club's an attractive club. It's because they see that your club is not showing enough ambition to push forward. You got to remember, players have a short career, so they don't want to waste time staying at a club for 2 years, playing for a club that they feel are not showing enough ambition. So it's nothing to do with you guys as fans. It's nothing to do with your club. If you guys, the fact you guys are struggling to attract better players is simply through the fact that it's easy for players to see that your owner is not showing enough ambition to build a team that can compete. And that's the bottom line, mate. That's the bottom line. You don't have to agree with me. That's just my viewpoint on it after doing a bit of research. Obviously, not researched Portsmouth enough. I've done some research about it though, and as I found when I did the research, your owner spending a lot of money on land around the club and infrastructure rather than the team. And like I say, players will take notice of that. So yeah, like I say, mate, don't lack faith in your own club's ability to track top players at that level. You are capable of doing that, but if your owner shows no ambition, then you're not going to get those players. It's as simple as that. The only reason Bolton are managing to sign good players in this level at the minute, with next to no money, bear in mind, because Bolton haven't got a lot of surplus cash, but it's because the owners are showing that ambition and the players can see that. So that's the only difference between Portsmouth and Bolton, mate. Like I say, you don't have to agree, but that's my viewpoint anyway. Man United on the attack now down this near side, looking to get an opportunity, but come back on themselves and now move the ball out to that far side with a cross-field pass. But Barcelona trying to cut it out there. And a stray pass there from United looking to get in behind. Wasn't recognised, but now Rashford has managed to re-intercept the ball. You can seriously tell that Barcelona are not the team they used to be, can't you guys? United managing to keep the ball safe there with an opportunity for Barcelona to break, but the last defender managing to pass that ball to the keeper to get to avoid the opportunity for Barcelona. Dylan saying we have 7 players in on loan at the moment and 11 others playing out of contract. Well, that's my point, mate. That's my point. You just hit the nail on the head. If you've got players playing out of contract and players on loan, players can see that. So better players at that level can see that. They're going to identify, loads of players on loan, players not being given contracts. That tells players that potentially could sign for your club all they need to know with that statement right there. What you've just made, and that's the long and short of it, basically, mate. Joey's saying, "Hi, Ethan. How are you doing? Sorry, just stuck in traffic. Nearly home now. No worries, Joey. No worries, mate. Hopefully, you get home safe and well, mate. Don't get too stressed. Don't get no road rage. It's not worth it." But thanks for that, Joey. Ethan saying, "Oh, that's why you weren't talking." No worries. Thanks, Ethan. You guys obviously chatting amongst yourselves. That's class. Dylan saying, "I put Plymouth in playoffs out of hope." That's fair enough, mate. Yeah, I will go along with that one. Ethan saying, "Meant to say I want United to win." No worries, mate. I thought you guys would be quite positive about United tonight, with it not being an English domestic game, which is great to see that you guys wishing United the best in European competition, as we do with all clubs. I don't care, even clubs that I'm not very fond on, I still will support them in Europe for the fact that it's better for our country. And not only that, it's, we see UK clubs doing well. It's a massive compliment to the football in our country, and it also helps us attract more fans to be interested in our country's football as well. So yeah, but thanks for that, Ethan. Dylan is saying Pompey aren't a promotion chasing team, Gaz. We're mid-table. The club have said the goal every year is to survive relegation. Yeah, but that's the point. That's me. You keep saying that. What I'm making a point. If the club is making statements like that, players can see those statements. Players can see what contracts the players that at the club are on. And if there's loads of loan deals, like I said, if the club is coming out with statements like that, that is putting off players signing. So, like I say, maybe that's the logic of the owners to do that because they don't want to pay out top wages at that level. I don't understand that because Portsmouth are more than capable of pushing up into the Championship and competing at that level. So it's really strange. But obviously, if you push up into the Championship to compete at that level, that brings more. Yes, you earn better money, but it also means more expense for players' contracts and stuff. So yeah, ask the guys in the chat. I'm sure they'll agree with me. Portsmouth. If most of the guys in the chat, would you agree with? Do you agree that Portsmouth, are more than capable of being in the Premier, not in the Premier League, sorry, in the Championship? Yes, they're capable of being in Premier League. Also, I would have said, but I would have said a club the size of Portsmouth, the minimum they should be requiring is Championship football. So if you guys are not getting to that, like I say, that is down to your owner, not so much down to you guys. What's going on here? But yeah, I'd love to know if some of you guys agree with that. But yeah, Dylan, I think you're looking at it the wrong way, mate. Like I say, definitely in my opinion. Ethan Dixon saying joke time in 2 minutes. Ethan's going to come at us with another joke. I could do with a joke tonight, mate. Cheer me up a bit, to be fair. But thanks for that, Ethan. Kieran Williams saying play active, play acting again. Yeah, sorry, mate. I'm presuming you're responding to one of the fouls in the game. That's something you have to get used to with Spanish players, mate. Spanish players do that a lot. It's very common in Spanish football, mate. But thanks for that, Kieran. Minimos saying, evening all, 2-0 Barcelona. Interesting, that, mate. Interesting. Although we are rooting for United tonight because it's European competition. So always want to be rooting for the UK clubs, or at least I do anyway. But yeah, that's fair enough. I think it's going to be a tight scoreline anyway with the way the game started. And we've got the second leg to come as well. So that would explain why it is a tight game. But yeah, that's a good shout, that, Minimo. Hopefully it's not that score. I want to see United qualify for the next round, really. Ethan Dixon saying, hi, Minute. You are just in time for joke time. And Minimo there, oh no, Ethan. Well, come on, let's have it, Ethan. Let's hear the joke. Ethan saying, here we go. Meanie again, laugh out loud. I'm not sure if I'm reading. I think you might have made a spell error there. Dylan is saying very true, Gaz. Very true point, Gaz. Something worth pointing out is that under our current ownership, we have only ever paid money for one player. That was back in August 2017, just after they took over. Well, like I say, mate, that says it all. That says it all. It shows your owners not showing that ambition. And like I said, if owners don't show ambition, mate, players will pick up on that. You got to think players talk to each other. You got to think the modern players move between clubs, switch clubs so much that they get to know other players at other clubs. So they keep in touch with each other. And they pass bits of information. We don't know what players exchange between themselves. And in a player's career, especially at lower league level, a player could move clubs 7, 8 times in their career, sometimes even more. So, how many players in that time period? Let's say they moved 7 times to 7 different clubs in their career. How many players do they get to know in that time? They spend a year at each club. They're getting to know all them players in that squad, making new friends. Then they exchange contact numbers. And then when they get the opportunity for a move, you only have to watch on the Sky News. It says that players do communicate. They've highlighted it that when players are unfamiliar about a club that they've been offered a deal or offered to move to, they ring up players that they know are playing for that club and ask their opinion before agreeing to the signing to move in there. So, if it's happening in the Premier League, it's certainly happening in the lower leagues, mate. So, your owners are showing no ambition. The players in your team will pass that on to other players. Like you said, there's been a lot higher player turnover at Portsmouth. Um, but the players that have left the club under that new ownership will be passing that on to other players. Oh, don't sign for Portsmouth. They're not showing no ambition. Plus, they don't pay great wages. And obviously, I think there's also been problems paying players' wages at Portsmouth as well. Well, that kind of things, when a club player walks away from your club, if they leave with a bitter taste because they feel they've been treated badly by the club or the club showing a lack of ambition, whatever new club they move to, they will tell those players about that. So your club might be an attractive club, but your owners are damaging that attraction to other players because players are communicating that amongst themselves. Let me know, guys. Do you agree or not what I'm talking about with regards to Portsmouth? I'd love to know your opinions. If you guys agree that there's some logic in what I'm saying. It's the same as us, guys. You see it on social media. You fall out with somebody on social media. Before you know it, they've told every man of their dog because they can't fight their own battles. They try and bring other people into it. And before you know it, you've got 5 other people disliking you for something they know only half a story about. You know what I mean? So that's life, unfortunately, these days. Well, the same type of thing happens in the football world with players. They pass messages on. They tell each other about each other's experiences at different clubs, and that then a player might decide not to move at a club just based on the opinion of another player that they've spoke to. And that's the modern world, mate. That's the modern football era, unfortunately. But thanks for that, Dylan. Interesting to know that only one player signed for Portsmouth that's actually been paid for since the owners took over. That's interesting. Minnie Mo saying, who wants to support a big soulless club that win everything? Where's the fun in that? That's a fair statement. But which club are you referring to, mate? Because that statement could apply to both of these clubs tonight. To be fair, so which club are you actually referring to there, Minimo? If you could let me know, by great, mate. PFC underscore DY4 is saying very true point, Minimo. It is. But both of these clubs are what you might class as international clubs, aren't they? I think both clubs have got a soul. I think the problem is that they've also got a massive element of glory hunting fans. I think that's the biggest problem with clubs like Barcelona and Man United. There's a good, I don't know, 30-40% of their fan base that are just support them because they win things, because they're up in the mix of things. They don't support them because they're from that place. They support them just because they follow the crowd, basically. They follow the crowd and don't think for themselves. So, yeah, I would have say that, to be fair, from my viewpoint. But you guys are also entitled to your own opinion. Ethan Dixon saying, what jobs do funny chickens have? Sorry, I'm following that. What jobs do funny chickens have? Command. That I'm going to read that again. What jobs do funny chickens have? Comedy hens laugh out loud. I don't get that one, mate. That one's got, maybe it's because I'm tired tonight, but that one's gone right over my head. Sorry, Ethan. Um, I'm reading it about 5 times here trying to make sense of it. No, well, 10 out of 10 for effort, mate. But no, I'm sorry, I don't get that one. I really don't. But massive respect for you, at least, for trying to lighten the mood in the chat. Thanks for that, Ethan. Minimo saying no more animal jokes, please. um, I think Ethan's took a dip in form with his jokes at the minute. he's uh, he's got a joke injury at the minute, and he needs to recover from his injury to get the best of his jokes again. Kieran Williams is saying Garnacho is a left wing. Rashford can get him behind. Well, yeah, that's no, that's a fair comment, mate. To be honest, I hadn't noticed that they were playing on opposite side. Um, I think I'm just brain tired at the minute, but yeah, it's a good observation. Like you say, it's one to. I don't know. Maybe the manager. All I can think is if the manager's playing them what seems to be their unnatural position, maybe it's a tactic that they've tried in in training. Because what you got to remember, guys, is we might think that a player plays left-footed, plays better on the left or the right because of the foot that his preference of the foot that he prefers to play with. But you've got to remember, football is about tactics. So if we think, for example, Rashford playing, right. So obviously, Kieran's saying here, Granaccio is a left winger, right? So if he's a left winger, as you're saying, which is right, and he's more comfortable on the left, that's perfectly logical, mate. But you've got to remember, football's about tactics, and all other clubs might know that Garnacho plays his best on the left, yeah, and they're going to accommodate that in their tactics to counterbalance what he's doing. Do you get what I mean? Or the fact that counterbalances strength on that left hand side. So maybe the manager has looked at experimenting with playing him on the other side to try and deceive the opposition because they wouldn't expect that. And that's a secret tactic, something that's why we have training sessions. That's why clubs have training sessions to experiment with other ideas that they could try and catch out their opposition with. So maybe that's a tactic that the manager's trying tonight, mate. But absolutely, totally agree with your logic, what you're saying. I'm just trying to point out that maybe the manager is thinking that other clubs are too familiar with that. So he's decided to try and catch them out with a surprise tactic, playing players in completely different positions. Whether obviously, the big question is, will it work? Can it work? And obviously, if it doesn't work, then he's going to get criticised for doing it. But like I said, we're always criticising managers for not doing things to try and get improve results. But at least Ten Hag, you got to give him 10 out of 10 for at least experimenting with a different idea that you never know could get results, could help contribute to the team's performance. If he feels it's not working, then maybe he'll switch it back again. But you make an excellent point, Kieran. I'm just being devil's advocate, if you like, looking at both sides of the debate, if you get my meaning, mate. But thanks for that, Kieran. Like I say, mate, totally understand the logic in what you're saying there. Ethan's saying, crying out loud, mini. Crying out loud, minute. No, sorry, Ethan, I don't get that one tonight, mate. You need, yeah, I think you need to do a little bit of research on the jokes, mate. You've come on with some absolute cracking ones, but I think you're just having a bit of a dip in form at the minute, mate. But that's all good. We appreciate your efforts. We do appreciate your efforts. It's just obviously some jokes we're going to find really funny, mate, and some jokes we might not find as funny. But we really appreciate you making the effort to try and get a few laughs in the chat, mate. Always appreciate that. PFC underscore DY voice Dylan saying, have to hop off now, guys. We'll pop back on if I have a spare moment. Take care, guys, and thanks for the additional points on Bolton and Pompey. No worries, mate. No worries. As I say, always happy to talk about a variety of football topics with you guys. And obviously, we're trying to stay focused on the game we're watching as best possible. But you guys are always welcome to come and talk about things that are bothering you about your own clubs as well. That's why I do the live stream, guys. So you guys can come in the chat and debate or get opinions of other fans about things that are bothering you in football with your club or just generally. And we'll be mixing it up in the future, guys. We obviously, like I keep saying, at the minute we're doing a lot of match watch-alongs to go round the grounds to help other fans find out about the Fandom project. But we'll be doing other types of live streams in the future for more like kind of debate conversations, so you guys can actually come on live streams and talk about things that are annoying you, frustrating you in football or with your club. But like I say, for now, we have to try and balance both because obviously I'm doing a lot of match watch along, so we have to try and balance both those aspects into the live match watch along as best possible. But thanks for that, Dylan. Great to have you involved tonight, mate. Look after yourself and maybe see you again later. But if not, stay safe and like I say, hopefully see you again soon, mate. But thank you very much. Minimo's saying, sorry, Ethan. I don't. Yeah, Ethan, don't take it too personally, mate. I think Minnie's just wanting you to try and encourage you to come up with some more funny ones. Ethan Dixon saying it's okay. Thanks, top man, Ethan. Not taking offense to it. That's cool, mate. Minimo saying, see ya, PFC. Keep the faith. Absolutely, mate. Well said, Minnie. I like that, mate. And Ethan, laugh out loud. The second half just kicked off, guys. We'll come to the game in a moment. Minnie Mo saying, Joey's cheering on Man United. What's that all about? I think it's only because it's European football, mate. I don't think you'll hear him saying that in domestic games. But it's good. It's good. I'm buzzing to hear that Joey's looking at it like that, looking at it as a true football fan. That yes, United might be his team's local rivals, but if United get a positive result tonight, it doesn't just benefit them; it benefits English football. And I'm buzzing to see that Joey's showing his class as a football fan to acknowledge that. So yeah, thanks for that, Minimo. But yeah, enjoy it because you won't see it very often. Rightly, totally understand. Joey wouldn't normally support United, but like I say, massive respect for him for seeing the bigger football picture rather than just the tinted glasses with the rivalry. That's the sign, in my opinion, anyway. That's the sign of a true football fan. Ethan saying no, doesn't Barca. Sorry, he doesn't want it. He doesn't Barca to win. He did. Joey did say. Joey did say he wanted United to win tonight, mate. But that, like I say, I think just because of the European competition. But for me, that's class because it's you can have your rivalry. You can have your rivalry all you want. You can put that. You got to think, don't have that clan mentality. Remember that, as a football fan, you look at the bigger picture, and in European competition there is a bigger picture. So yeah, it's great to see that Joey has that intelligence to recognise that, and I'm well impressed with that, as I am with you guys, because I think we've even seen some of you guys do it with some of your local rivals. As well in certain competitions. So that's class to me. I think that's good. Like I say, I love the rivalries. Rivalries in football are ace. That's why we love the game so much. To indulge ourselves in the competitiveness and the rivalries and stuff. But for me, I think stuff like that, the rivalry should be shelved when it comes to European competitions, unless obviously you're playing against each other in Europe. But yeah, like I say, enjoy it, guys, because I'm sure Joey won't say it very often. Ethan saying, hi, Minute. Why can't Everton win a cup? Because they aren't good enough. Laugh out loud. That's for Joey. I think, yeah, Everton, there's a few clubs that are, should have won a title or some kind of competition by now. Not just Everton. There's a number of clubs that have had a long period of time in the Premier League and not won nothing. Tottenham come to mind. Aston Villa come to mind. There's a few clubs that should have won competitions, won a trophy by now by the amount of time they spent in the Premier League. So I don't just think it's Everton, mate, but that's, but yeah, you are spot on there. Goodsy, how's it going, bro? My cousin there, Goodsy, saying so many quality live videos. I might get into football yet, Cass. I doubt it, mate. I doubt it. I think you love the motorbikes too much. I love the bikes as well. Oh, there's a goal for Barcelona. Sorry, guys, we'll come back to the chat in a minute. Goal for Barcelona from the corner. So Barcelona with an early goal in the second half. Question is now, can Manchester United pull it back level? Corner comes in, it's deep towards the back post and bang, just headed in. The last Barcelona player just nodded it in past that near post, and De Gea was well situated, but I think it just caught him off guard. He just didn't manage to get his hand to it. He did stretch to it, but just didn't manage to get his hand to it. And it's Barcelona that take the lead. 50 minutes gone, guys. Barca 1, Man United 0, if you just joined us. Sorry, guys. So, yeah, Goodsy saying, yeah, thanks for that, bro. Like I say, I've been trying to keep keep the intensity up with the live match watch-alongs. I think I made some mistakes this week picking one or two of the wrong games, though. But that's all a learning process. But yeah, trying to keep up the intensity, mate, at the moment, just to help more fans find out about us. But it's also picking the right games. But I doubt very much I'll convert you to being a football fan, though, bro. But thank you very much for the positivity. So should be some videos coming on. I've got the videos edited. I'm just having an absolute nightmare with the thumbnail at the minute. So I'm hoping to get it uploaded, at least one of the videos uploaded not long after this stream if I can solve the problem. So look out for that, guys. But otherwise, I'll have to put all four of them, or try and get all four of them on tomorrow. But I really want to try and get one on tonight, preferably. But yeah, thanks for that, Goodsy. Appreciate you dropping in, bro. I thought you were still on holiday. Are you still on holiday? Or are you back now? If you're still there, let us know, bro. But thank you very much for dropping in. Always great to see you. And I forgot to change my camera angle, Anna. Let's change that now. There you go, guys. You can see me better. United. Oh, United have scored. Rashford with the goal. So Barcelona score, and quick reply there from Man United, and the United fans going nuts up in that upper tier. You take your eye off the screen just for 30 seconds and bang, there's another goal. So here it comes. So United with the ball on the halfway line. They passed it forward into the centre of the park. And then a beautiful pass forward to Rashford. Oh, and what a goal. He's got it in on that near post from the most unbelievable angle. And the goalkeeper dived the right way, but I think the ball just snuck underneath his arm as he's dived for it. And United, well, he's on fire at the minute, Rashford, and he's absolutely on fire. Yeah, but what a response to United's goal. Sorry, to Barcelona's early goal there. So now we've got a game on our hands, guys. Barcelona 1, Man United 1. 2 goals in quick succession in a matter of 3 minutes. But thanks for that. Good sit, like I say, bro. Appreciate the support, and hope that you're safe and well wherever you are. Like I said, I thought you were still on holiday, to be fair, but I'm presuming you may be back. I'm not sure. Ethan Dixon saying, hi, good sit. Nice one, guys. Really appreciate you guys making the effort to welcome my cousin to the chat. Kieran Williams saying, Ethan, well said, laugh out loud. United, another opportunity here, but the goalkeeper manages to gather it, and now Barcelona will come again with a ball down this near side, and as they long ball up the field into the centre of the midfield, and a shot comes in from Barcelona from about 25 yards out, maybe 30, but good save there from De Gea to keep the score level. Lewandowski on the floor at the minute, feeling his back, so hopefully he's going to be okay. But yeah, you never know with these Spanish teams, do you, whether they're actually genuinely injured. So used to seeing Spanish players playing for Spanish clubs going down dead easy trying to claim fouls. You never know whether it's a genuine injury or whether they're faking it. Cross into the box from United. And now United with a shot, but it's blocked off by Barcelona, and the goalkeeper eventually gathers the ball, and now will build Barcelona will build again from the back, coming down that far side, and now cutting back into the middle of the park as they look to get the ball up the field. The game suddenly burst into life, and now Man United knock it out for a throw-in on this near side of the pitch. Kieran saying, Ethan, well said. Sorry, guys, I'm not following that. Goodsy saying, hi, Ethan. Thanks, Goodsy, top man. Thanks, mate. And United now with trying to clear the ball away from their goal, but managed to clear it up to midway inside their own half. And now Barcelona pick it up again and trying another dive from Barcelona's players. And now the referee does stop play for a second foul. That's genuine. Ethan Dixon saying, who do you support, Kieran? Kieran's a Man United fan, mate. Kieran's a Man United fan. Oh, yeah, he said it there, I think. But thanks for that, guys. Yeah, Kieran answering there, Man United. What about you? I think that is. I had to read that again because I thought that meant West Brom. But no, I think he's meaning, what about you? Minnie Mo saying, has anyone had a shot on target, on goal? Yeah, it's suddenly sparked into life now in the second half, mate. We've had a couple of attempts, so that's good. Kieran Williams is saying, Waghorst was 1v1. Cross into the box from Barcelona, but it's headed out on that far side for a throw-in. Sorry there, Kieran. Kieran saying Waghorst was 1v1, but hit it right at the keeper. Yeah, well, you know, I'm presuming you're particularly watching Waghorst tonight, mate. But you know, players under pressure will sometimes snatch at goal scoring opportunities, and not exactly challenge the goalkeeper every time. Barcelona taking the corner shot and then moving it out away from the corner flag. Cross comes in, but it's blocked off, comes back out, and now Barcelona again with another cross, and it goes behind for a goal kick to United. Thanks for that, Kieran. Minimo saying, why is this so loud all of a sudden? Minimo saying 0-10 from me. 0-10? What's the 0-10 for, mate? Sorry. Is that with regards to the Waghorst thing? That thing's really annoying me tonight. United with an opportunity, but it's blocked off. And now United with a corner. Rashford looking a very menacing player in this second half. But yeah, Minimo, I'm not following that, mate, unless it's responding to Kieran's comment about Waghurst. Minimo saying 1 shot in 45 minutes is very poor, Kieran. Hope it's better second half. Yeah, like I say, guys, you have to take into account these clubs know each other well on paper, but they don't play each other very often. Oh, the second goal for United. Rashford crosses it into the box, and it bubbles about on the edge of the box before being tapped in at the back, well, close to the back post. I'm not sure who actually tapped that in then, but United there with a second goal. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Minimo. I didn't actually look at the stats for the first half, to be fair, mate. You guys will have to forgive me tonight. I'm not in my normal full flow with the live streams because I've been battling to get these videos done. So it's been a massive, massive distraction. But yeah, I'll get back to my best in the next day or two, hopefully. But sorry, yeah. Thanks for that, Minimo. If that is true, though, that's a very interesting stat. But like I say, I would explain that probably by the fact that these two clubs know each other well on paper, but actually, when it comes to being on the pitch, it's a different cup of tea because they don't play each other very often. So we're having a VAR check for that second goal for United. Also, just to let you know, in the other game, Shakhtar Donetsk 2-1 up. Now Barcelona restart the game. But yeah, thanks for that, Minimo. Like I say, mate, very interesting stat. Joey saying, hi, guys, finally at home. That's good to hear, mate. Good to hear you're at home safe and well. Thanks for coming, getting back involved. Joey, great to see you, mate. Kieran Williams saying we have had 3, they've had 2 where you get 1 shot from. I'm not sure, mate. I'm not sure, but the first half was very cagey, wasn't it, guys? Like I said, the clubs don't play each other very much. You're going to get that kind of a cagey start to a game. As I say, they know each other on paper, but knowing each other on paper is completely different to knowing each other on the pitch. And now Rashford comes again on the far side, looking to get another shot off, but he passes it back, and a shot comes from this near side, and it's Wan-Bissaka with the opportunity, but he's blazed it wide at the post. Quite poor from him there, to be fair. He had plenty of space in front of him, time to stop the ball. Actually, it took a deflection. I didn't see the deflection. So, yeah, my mistake there. So United will have a corner on the near side of the pitch. But, yeah, Rashford crossed that ball in. It bumbled along the front of the box and eventually was tapped in for that second goal. And now we have another corner on this near side. Luke Shaw to take it. Corner comes in. It's deep. Headed outside the box by Barcelona, but United managing to pick up the possession and now pass the ball all the way back to the keeper to keep that possession. Joey's saying, Mini, trust you to go for a Barca win, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's very, yeah, well, obviously you guys are totally, I like support whichever clubs you want, but me personally, when it comes to European football, you will always see me showing support to whichever UK club it is, even if it's a UK club that I'm not very fond on. Minnie Mo saying you said that Kieran went when I asked if anyone had a shot on goal. Ah, right. Well, then maybe that was earlier in the game, mate. I'm not sure. Barcelona in possession just inside their own half at the pitch at the moment. Minnie Mo saying, Joey, a true Liverpool fan, never wants Man United to win. Joey, toot. Yeah, well, that might be true, but a true football fan would want what's best for football. So yeah, you are right, but that kind of clan mentality, mate, is not beneficial. It's like, let's put it this way: I know that you're a Hibs fan, mate, and I know that you don't like Hearts because they're your local rivals. But if Hearts were playing in Europe and they could earn points to help you get a position in Europe, would you not get behind them? Especially considering how few positions are available up in Scotland. Rashford on the ball there, running forward with an opportunity, claims for a foul, but the referee's waving it away. This referee not giving much in the way of fouls tonight. But yeah, like I say, Minimo, no offence, but you got to flip the script. Like I say, European competitions are where each club contributes points to their country's potential to get more clubs involved in Europe. So I totally understand rivalry. I've got no problem with local rivalry. But for me, I'm not a big fan of it when it comes to European football because it doesn't. When each club plays in Europe, they're not just playing for themselves; they're playing for their country as well, and that's why for me rivalry is not needed unless you're both playing in the if you're both playing in the Europa League, then it's different. There's a reason for the rivalry, but when you're not involved in it, there's no reason for the rivalry other than excessive hate. In my opinion, that's just my opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but my opinion. If you're hating your local rivals when they're playing in a competition that you're not involved in Europe, to me, that's just excessive hate. There's not needed. That's not being a football fan. A football fan, true football fans, look at the big picture, look at the logic in it. And the reality is that when you play in Europe, you compete for your country, not just for your club. So, yeah, that's my opinion. But I take your opinion on board, mate. But like I say, maybe Joey's that little bit more of a football fan than some of his fellow Liverpool fans that would relish the opportunity just to hate Man United for the sake of it. And I'm sorry, but if you're just hating United for the sake of it, you've got to have a word with yourself because what's wrong with your personality if you just want to hate your rival club at every opportunity? That's a real bad a bad what's the word I'm looking? It says it speaks badly of your character as a person, in my opinion. You don't have to agree with me; that's perfectly fine. But in my opinion, it speaks bad of your character as a person. If you're just wanting to hate your local rivals just for the sake of hating them, hate them all you like when they're competing in the competition with you, alongside you, and when you're playing against them. That makes all the sense in the world. But when you just hate them just for the sake of the fact that they're your local rivals, I'm sorry, but it does. You got to ask yourself, what's that saying about your personality and you as a person? That's my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it. But that's my opinion. There's too much hate in the world, guys. There really is, and that's why I think like that. If people thought with more logic, then there might be less hate in the world, and the world would be a better place to live in. So substitution for Barcelona, Kessie coming off and Fatty coming on, and also Ten Hag has been issued with the yellow card from the referee. Authoritarianism being shown in European competitions by UEFA as well. So it's not just the Premier League and the EFL with a power trip, it's also UEFA. Joey saying, I know a lot of Liverpool fans that will support UK clubs in Europe. Awesome. Nice one, Joey. Love to hear that, mate. Love to hear that. Like I said, I've got no problem with the rivalries. But considering how much football we play in domestic football, I don't see the need to carry that rivalry and that hate into European competitions unless you're playing in it together. If, like, for example, if Man United and Man City were both playing in the same competition, then they carry the rivalry into the competition because they're both competing with it. But if one of those clubs is not playing in it, for me, there's no need to have that hate to be thriving off your rivals' poor performance because, well, I've explained it enough. I think you guys get the point. I don't want to ramble on about it. I've explained my viewpoint. But thanks for that, Joey. That's really nice to hear. Kieran Williams saying, yeah, that was our best chance, Mini. Fair enough. Fair enough, guys. I'll just try and crack through some of these comments so we can get some commentary done a bit. I'm not doing a very good job at the commentary tonight, am I? But not to worry. Barcelona with a throw-in on this near side, midway inside their own half of the pitch. Minimo saying, I'm not impressed, Joey. Minimo there, I think, just on a bit of a friendly wind-up there. Minimo also saying, okay, Kieran. No worries. Oh, opportunity there for United. Fred with the shot. But ends up going wide of the post. Football Sheds. Welcome to Fanden UK. Great to have you with us, mate. Always a pleasure to see new fans come and get involved. Always great to see anybody new drop in. But thank you very much for coming and get involved. Football Sheds is saying Arsenal are going to finish second. Do you agree? I don't know. It's a hard battle at the minute, mate. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to see Man City. I have nothing against Man City, but they've won it that much in the last few seasons. I really don't want to see Manchester City win it again. So hopefully Arsenal will eventually come out on top by the end of the season. Fingers crossed, so we can see a different club win the league. That would be nice. But somebody needs to stop Man City and make them drop points, and hopefully we will see that. But yeah, in response to your question, mate, I do think Arsenal fans were getting a bit too carried away too soon earlier in the season when they thought they had it won before they'd won it. But no, hopefully, mate, I hope Arsenal can come out on top in the end. Fingers crossed. Nothing, like I say, nothing against City. Just would love to see another club, a different club win it. So thanks for that, Football Sheds. Great to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. Kieran Williams saying, it's all good, Mini. And Mini saying second or third. I'm not following you guys' conversation there. So I presume you're talking amongst yourself. I'm not following it. Sorry, guys. Mini Mo saying, my prediction is on Joey. Not following that at all, am I? Joey saying, on me, for what, Minimo? Laugh out loud. Yeah, I was just wondering the same myself, mate. We've got a throw in for United on the far side of the pitch, just inside their own half of the field. Barcelona managing to regain possession, knocking the ball forward, but it ends up going straight to the Man United keeper, De Gea. And now Barcelona eventually pick up possession again in the middle of the park. Joey saying, hello, Football Sheds. Would like to see Arsenal win it. Absolutely, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Minnie Mo saying, okay, my prediction is off now, Joey. United coming forward down this side, near side. Sorry, guys. With Bruno Fernandes to Rashford. Rashford passes out to this near side. Cross comes in, but it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands, and Barcelona will build again. A long ball out to that far side, and then there's a foul on the Barcelona player. Or some kind of foul. The referees indicated a yellow card to the United player, which is weird because he didn't. He did shove the Barcelona player, but that was after the Barcelona player lost the ball. Kieran Williams is saying, Rashi getting absolutely. He's on fire at the minute. Barcelona with an opportunity, cross into the box, but it's blocked off by United. And now United managed to clear outside the box. And, oh, look. Oh, why are we seeing players doing this with this pulling the shirts nonsense? So Man United player there looking to break on Barcelona and hit them on the counter-attack. It was a great opportunity, but the Barcelona player running behind us absolutely mauled him, grabbed hold of his shirt, deliberately pulled him down, and that's a yellow card, and that should be more than a yellow card if you ask me. If I were referee there, I'd be sending him off that. because I know that could be argued it's a tactical foul, but it's blatantly obvious, you know, and it's not like Barcelona were the last man either. Really poor that from Barcelona. Free kick forward. Barcelona managed to pick it up, and now they come again, building down that far side of the pitch as the ball is knocked out for a throw-in. Joey saying, watch it finish 2-1 Barca, then you be one off again on your prediction. Well, they can't stay like, it can't finish like that, mate. Now it's with United scoring the 2 goals. Minimo saying Arsenal need to get back to winning ways fast. Absolutely, yeah, well said, Minimo. Totally agree with that, mate. Hopefully we'll see Arsenal get back to winning ways. They need to. That little blip that they've had has now pushed them off the top of the table. But that's what happens if you're competing at the title. That's the problem with competing with United, Man City at the minute. They don't make many mistakes. So if you make a slight mistake, then they will take full advantage of it because they don't make very many mistakes. So yeah, well said, Minimo. Joey's saying, I knew they would have a dip. Yep, I thought that they would eventually have some kind of a dip in form. Or hopefully they can get back to winning ways, get their consistency back. Minimo saying, I was feeling lucky, won a tenner on the lottery. Awesome. Nice one. That's class. Good to hear, mate. £10 towards your next match day ticket, innit? Joey is saying, think you need to get back to winning ways with your predictions, Mini. And Goodsy saying, have fun, kids. I don't think we got many kids involved today, mate. Most of the fans I think most of you guys are actually adults, aren't you guys, from what I've discovered anyway. But thanks for that. Goodsy, great to have you drop in, mate. Thank you very much. And look after yourself. I will try and catch up with you soon, bro. Joey is saying, bye, Goodsy. Thanks for that, Joey. Kieran saying, let's grab another away goal, then control the game at Old Trafford. Job done. Yeah, that's a great tactic, but I think you guys, if you get another goal, would be great. And Barcelona there with a second goal, cross into the box. And I think it was Lewandowski there with the last touch. So, yeah, United trying to clear the field, clearing the ball poorly there. Really poor that from their defenders. Cross into the box, and yep, Lewandowski with a final touch just to guide it into that far side of the post. No, actually, I think it didn't touch Lewandowski there. No, he's not touched it. It's just gone all the way through from the cross and straight into the far corner. So there you go, guys. 2-2. 76 minutes gone. Oh, well, coming up to 77 minutes gone. Joey's saying, yeah, getting 3 away goals would be awesome. Absolutely, Joey. Yep, couldn't agree more, mate. United now with a cross into the box. But Barcelona managing to see off the danger there. And now the ball just bouncing about inside Barcelona's half. United and Barcelona scrapping for it as it goes out on this near side for a throw-in to Barcelona. Kieran Williams saying, yeah, it would be great, Joey. Absolutely, yeah, it would great to see United grab the winner. Kieran Williams saying, goals out of Old Trafford. Gave it out for Old Trafford game. Laugh out loud. Sorry, Gavi. Who's Gavi? Oh, right, Gavi. Ah, right. Sorry, my brain's just not with it tonight. It really isn't. Sorry, Kieran. My bad there, mate. Joey's saying defo an adult, but sometimes I might act like a kid. Well, don't worry about that, mate. I do that plenty of times. There's still very much a boy inside me. United now pick up possession from some sloppy play from Barcelona. Shot from Rashford, but wide of the post. 79 minutes gone, guys. So we're coming into the final 10 minutes of the game. Corner on this near side for Barcelona after they've just had another opportunity. A ball straight down the centre of the park from the goalkeeper, and the Barcelona player managing to get an opportunity, but it's gone behind for a corner, and now we have the corner on this near side for Barcelona. But very direct football there from Barcelona, not something we see from them very often. Ball into the box towards towards the back post. De Gea gets a hand to it and knocks it away. And now Barcelona trying to come again with a ball. A shot comes in and it's wide of the post. So we've got a free kick for United as we're just about to see a United change as well. It's Sancho off and Garnacho on. So I'm confused with that, Kieran. I actually realised Garnacho wasn't on the pitch, to be fair. I thought he was playing with the way you were describing it earlier. I don't really look for individual players when I watch a game. I watch how the team's actually flowing. I don't take too much notice of individuals unless they do something in the game that makes me take notice of them. Barcelona now with the possession again at the back as they switch the ball out to that far side, looking to come at United again. And Barcelona just passing it about inside their own half. Come back towards a long ball down the field to nobody. That really poor that from Barcelona. Substitution coming for Barcelona. 82 minutes gone, guys. Rafinha coming off. Not happy about it. If I was the manager, he wouldn't play next time. I'd be dropping him for his attitude. Really poor attitude that from the player. It's a team sport. It's not a one man show. I don't like that when you see players getting the at this late stage. Earlier in the game, you could understand it, maybe have some argument, but at this late stage, you have to remember that it's a squad game. There's a team sport, You've got a squad. Other players want to play as well. Rather than being so selfish, just thinking of himself, he should accept that he's had 80 minutes and the player coming on is only going to get 8 to 10 minutes football. I don't get that selfish mentality. Barcelona now coming again down this near side, trying to approach the box, but United coming in and challenging, and now the referee blows for a foul, and I'm not sure how much of a foul that was, to be fair. I don't see how that's a foul. That was a 50-50 ball. Both players went for it, and the referee has given it Barcelona. That's questionable, that. Really questionable. Rafinha still ranting on the bench. If I were the manager, honest, he wouldn't play the next game. He'd be dropped for his bad attitude. I wouldn't tolerate that. Really lack of team mentality there from Rafinha. Really poor. That's the problem with players at this top level, guys. They're so in love with themselves. They get they get so in love with themselves because of all the hype that they get in the media, and then they start to think that they're bigger than the club, bigger than the team, and it bugs me because it's a team sport. There's no I in the word team. Look it up in the dictionary. You look up the word team, and there's no I in it. And maybe some of these top level players need to learn that. United with the claims there. Was it United as well? There's claims for a foul. I think it was actually Barcelona claiming for a foul. And now the referee does eventually give a free kick for a foul. Yeah, they're claiming a handball, but I don't think the Man United player knew much about it. Kieran Williams saying Ganacho to score next. Ganacho to score next. Yeah, that's a good shout, mate. Where's Minnie Mo gone? I'm not scared her off, have I? Have you disappeared, Minnie? Have I scared you away with reacting to the comment about Joey supporting United? So we got a free kick for Barcelona on the far side of the pitch. Well, free kick taken. Oh, opportunity. It's the post. Hits the post. Ricochets back across the face of goal. Now we've got a throw in for Barcelona. They're trying to turn the screw here to get the third goal. Cross into the box. Shot comes in. De Gea with a beautiful save there. Another cross comes in. And where's the foul for the keeper there? There should be a foul for the keeper. Ball cleared up the field. And Barcelona managing to keep possession deep up, further up the field now, coming again from the halfway line. But United doing well there to keep them at bay. But they need to get their act together now and try and get some possession to relieve pressure on their goal as they cut out the ball on that far side, but still not able to get control of it as Barcelona cross the ball into the box. But now the cross deflected away, and it's United that pick it up and ball down the field to the United forward Rashford. But I think if he'd got that even, it ends up going straight to the Barca keeper. But I think even if Rashford had got to that, he would have got flagged for offside. I think Minnie Mo's gone, and she's got the ump with me because of that. Because I said that about rivalries. Not to worry. I don't mean to offend anybody, guys. Just believe in being very honest with my opinions. Don't want to offend anybody, but I think, like I said it several times, there's too much bullshit in the world, and I believe in just being honest with people. Hopefully, Minnie hasn't took offence to that, but Not much you can do if she has. United now coming forward on the edge of the box. United now looking to get a cross in on the far side. Blocked off by Barcelona, but United pick it up again on the edge of the box. Can United find a third goal here before the full-time whistle? 2 minutes remaining plus added on time. Cross into the box, headed back by Barcelona, but picked up again by United, now out on that far side. Garnacho on the ball, under pressure from Barcelona. United, I'm not sure what player that is, but United player there coming to help out. And Barcelona eventually managing to clear up the field, up to the halfway line where United pick it up again. And there's been a goal in the other game, guys. Salzburg have scored against Roma. So Salzburg 1, Roma 0. And that's 87 and a half minutes gone in that game. So that looks like that could be a winning goal. Man United come again midway inside Barcelona's half of the pitch. Ball out to this near side as United try to probe Barcelona for a winner. Ball down the field for Barcelona from the far side of, but it's headed away by United, and Barcelona pick it up again midway inside United's half of the pitch. On the edge of the box now, Barcelona with a cross, and it's hit the top. I think it hit the crossbar there. It's gone out on the far side. Barcelona trying to claim something. I don't know what they're trying to claim, to be honest, because I didn't see it take a deflection or nothing. Joey's saying Mini will be back. Yeah, no worries, mate. Like I said, probably, hopefully, but like I say, I just hope that I haven't offended. I don't mean to offend any of you guys. Like I say, appreciate you guys coming getting involved and the effort you make to build to help me build the positive fan community. But occasionally, I am going to upset people because I believe in being upfront and honest with my opinions, and sometimes very blunt with it. So I have to always be reminding people of that so that they don't take offense. I have no intention whatsoever to be offensive or upset anybody, but I also have to. I believe in being true to myself and saying it as it is. Unfortunately, there's too much, in my opinion. There's too many people in the world, mate, that talk crap, to put it nicely, without swearing. And I don't believe in that. I just believe in being honest. I never intend to offend anybody, but unfortunately, because so many people are used to people blowing smoke these days, talking, there isn't a lot of honesty about. When you get somebody like me who is very honest, I offend people very easily without even intending to. So yeah, that's why I was making the point that I just hope Minnie hasn't took offence to that. But we'll see. Well, not hopefully not. But she seems like a really nice person. But like I say, she may not have liked my response before, but that's understandable. I don't expect you guys to always like what I say. Just expect you guys to be, at least, accept that I have a very honest viewpoint. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with it. I will always respect you guys debating. We made an opportunity there for Barcelona, but it's wide of the post. But yeah, like I say, just don't want to rant on about it. Just like I say, I always make it clear I'm quite honest and upfront. But yeah, like I say, thanks, Joey. Hopefully, Minnie will pop back in at some point. So we're 4 minutes added on time. We're 2 minutes into the added on time. We've got a corner on this near side for Barca. Corner comes in and it's right into the mix of the bodies. United managing to clear it up the field. And now, oh, good. That was a really good opportunity there for United to get the possession. And now we've got a Barcelona player rolling around on the pitch. Sorry, guys, I've just kicked the table that the computer's sat on. Barcelona now with possession, crossed into the box from this near side on a header, but it's wide of the post. So it looks like it's going to finish 2-2, guys. But that sets it up nicely for the second leg, doesn't it? Cross into the box, and it's headed behind. But it's given a corner here. I don't understand. I didn't see no deflection. Corner comes in, and it's headed. Yeah, that's really weird. Just in Barcelona nodding it away from the goal, which is unusual. So United relieved the pressure finally on that far side with the awarding of a free kick. And we have played the 4 minutes added on, guys. And there goes the full-time whistle. Oh, no, it's not. I think he's waiting to blow the full-time whistle. Yep, he's blown it. I thought he was waiting for De Gea to kick the ball there and restart the game. But there you have it, guys. Sets it up awesome for the second leg. Man United scoring 2 goals and taking a 2-1 lead after Barcelona took a 1-0 lead. So both teams having the lead at some point in the game. But Barcelona managing to pull a goal back to level the score, and now it goes back to Old Trafford. Interesting to see both managers having words there with the referee, particularly the Barcelona manager, not happy whatsoever. He's having a right go at the referee there. I don't see how he can. I think the referee showed a bit more bias towards Barcelona than he did towards United. So I don't understand why the Barca manager's got an issue with it. I didn't see an awful lot that he could complain about there. Joey's saying, your nerves, calm down, Kieran. And Joey also saying, cheers, guys. Going to jump off and grab some food. No worries, mate. I'm going to jump off and grab some food and try and get this video on the channel. It's edited, it's done, and I want it on because it's still got a couple of others to do, fan clip reactions as well. So, but yeah, no worries. Joey, thank you very much, mate. Appreciate all your involvement tonight in the stream. Really good to see you, mate. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And yeah, hopefully see you again soon, mate. Thank you very much for all your positivity, mate. Really do appreciate it. Joey saying, cheers, guys. Oh, I just read that one, didn't I? What? Sorry, is it come up with another one? What's going on here with this stupid thing? Joey's saying, apologies, guys. Might not be available to Moz. Got to take the missus out. No worries, mate. No worries. No worries. I totally understand you guys. I've got other things going on as well sometimes, so you're not always going to be able to come and get involved in every stream. But yeah, no worries, Joey. Thank you very much, mate. Like I say, if you're going out tomorrow and with your missus, have a nice day. Have a nice evening. Enjoy yourself. And like I say, mate, very much appreciate the gesture, but like I say, it's not necessary for you guys to apologise. Totally understand that you guys got other stuff going on sometimes. So maybe not all the streams are available. Um, I'm not even sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. I am tempted to because there's opportunity to cover um, um, some other football, but I haven't decided because I do need a day off, and obviously I'm going to be wanting to stream over the weekend as well with the amount of games that's coming. But I'll see how I feel tomorrow once finish work and stuff. But yeah, no need to apologise, Joey. But I do very much appreciate the gesture, mate. Thank you. And like I say, enjoy your evening with your missus. Take her out, wine and dine her, and have a. Hopefully, you guys have a good time. Like I said, plenty more streams coming, mate. So hopefully, see you on some other ones at some point. But yeah, mate, thank you very much. Always appreciate the support you guys show, no matter whether you only come on for a little bit or whether you come on regular. Whatever you guys have got on, I totally understand that. But yeah, thank you very much, Joey. And like I say, enjoy your evening and stay safe. Hope you and your missus have a top night. Thanks for that, mate. Joey also saying, thanks, Gaz. Bye for now. Thanks, Joey. Look after yourself, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And like I say, hope you and your missus have a top evening tomorrow, mate. Ben Powell, okay, guys, how's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show. Great to have you with us. How's things with you, mate? Sorry, I'm not at my best tonight. I'm feeling a bit frustrated and tired through the amount of work that I've been doing on Fanden. I've not had much of in fact, I've had no rest whatsoever. Really, it's been non-stop. But I'll be feeling some relief when I finally get these videos finished and on. Well, the videos are 2 videos about to come on the channel that are done. But unfortunately, I'm having a bit of trouble with the thumbnails. But I'll try and sort that in a minute when I jump off. But yeah, thanks for that, Ben. Great to see you drop in, mate. Hopefully you're okay. Maggie's saying, thanks, Fanden. Bye. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button before you leave if you could. It would be appreciated. Helps us get more visibility in the algorithm so that we can hopefully attract more fans to help make the chat more enjoyable for you guys. But yeah, thanks for that, Maggie. And yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off now and go and see if I can get this thumbnail sorted so I can get this video on before it gets too late. But thanks to all you guys that have been involved tonight. Special thanks, especially to you guys that have been involved quite a lot tonight as well. Joey, Mini Mo, Joey, sorry, I said Joey, didn't I? Kieran, and obviously Maggie as well, been involved quite a bit tonight. So massive thanks to all you guys. And as also thanks to Ben dropping in as well as Goodsy, my cousin. Really appreciated. I can't name everybody, obviously, I'll be here all night, but thank you very much, guys. Really do appreciate it. Just read out these final comments, and then I'm going to jump off and go and try and get this video sorted, and maybe actually get my tea tonight at a decent time for once. But the last few nights, I've been eating my tea at practically midnight. Maxime is saying, what video are you doing next? There's a video about to be uploaded. It's ready. It's done. I've just not had chance. I've been having problems with the thumbnail. It should have gone on before this stream tonight, but I couldn't. Just ran out of time before I was due to come on the live stream. So yeah, that'll be coming on hopefully not long after I've finished the stream if I can get that problem sorted. But otherwise, it'll have to go on tomorrow. But yeah. But if you're asking about what live stream, I don't know yet, mate. I don't know. I may come on tomorrow. I'm not sure whether to take tomorrow as a day off because, like I said, I've been non-stop at it, and I need. I want to feel at my best when I come on the channel, guys. Just that's why I just do need occasional day off just to recharge the batteries again. When it's constant like this, it can leave with the work as well and stuff. It can just leave me feeling a bit tired and lethargic, whatever you want, however you want to describe it. I'm sure you guys understand if you work, how much it can take it out of you. But thanks for dropping in, Maxime. Like I say, it might be dropping on tomorrow, possibly. Haven't decided yet tomorrow evening, but if not, it'll be Saturday. But thanks for dropping in. As I say, Kieran saying, yeah, sweating for last 5 minutes, laugh out loud. Hope we see it out next week. Yeah, I thought you guys put in a good performance away from home, mate. So yeah, hopefully you can get the win at home against Barca. Be honest, I don't think Barca are playing at their best when they're playing away from home at the minute. So I think that could work in your favour, mate. But thanks for that, Kieran. Stevie's saying fingers crossed for you, Kieran. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Let's hope United can get the win in the second leg. Kieran Williams saying thanks, Stevie. See you all next stream. Thanks, Kieran. Look after yourself, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And yep, see you soon, mate. Stephen Allen saying you too, Kieran. Nice one, guys. Right, well, that's it from me, guys. Really appreciate you getting involved tonight. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. Please do hit that like button on your way out. It would be appreciated. And keep your eye out for the video. Hopefully, I'll get that problem sorted in the next half an hour or so, and then be able to get that on the channel. But that's it from me for now, guys. Take care. Look after yourself, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye for now.